Shalom. First and foremost, we give all praises to the Heavenly Father and Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the GMS, the rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. We are here for the 12 tribes, and 12 tribes only of the nation of Israel, Judah, the so-called Negroes, Benjamin, the so-called West Indian Jamaicans, Levi, the so-called Haitians, Reuben, the so-called Seminole Indians, Gad, or the North American Indians, Issachar, the so-called Mexican, Zebulon, Guatemala, and Panama, Manasseh, the so-called Cubans, Ephraim, the Puerto Ricans, Simeon, the so-called Dominicans, Asher, Colombia to Uruguay, and Naphtali, Argentina to Chile. These are the 12 tribes of Israel who our big brother Yahweh Shai, man, is coming to redeem. 1/3 the elect, hey, and 2/3 are set up for the destruction, right? The destruction draw nigh, man. Everything you see in the news, man. We get to that point where the Lord is making the moves. You see him making the moves. When you look at the alternative news, you see what's being done with each country. America's putting certain sanctions on certain countries, man. Then you have the backlash from basically like NATO, them saying if any of you countries basically side with America, it's gonna be punishments on you. So the stage is set, man. That stage is set, man, and it's ready, man, to basically go down, right? Ezekiel 3. It says Ezekiel 3 and 16. It says, and it came to pass at the end of 7 days that the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, I had made thee watchman unto the house of Israel. So the Lord said he's made us a watchman, right, unto the house of Israel. If you know anything about the old ancient world and the watchmen and the watches, each man would come on, it would be like 4 watches in a day. First watch, second watch, third watch, man. You know? So what the watches would do, they would go up on the tower and they would watch for the enemy. And when the enemy would come, they would sound the trumpet. Right? Now, we in the present day 2017, we them same watchmen, right? The prophets that came from old, right? And the trumpet that we're blowing is the scriptures, man. We come out on the corners week in and week out to blow this trumpet of the scriptures. This is our warning that we're blowing to our nation. It says to the nation of Israel, be a watchman for the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans. The nation of Israel, right? So-called blacks, Latinos, and Indianas. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me, man. And that warning that we giving you, the prophets read the scriptures. They go through the scriptures, right? We are being taught by men, right? We have our apostles and our elders that we're being taught. The Lord has entrusted the doctrine in their hands to preach the 100% truth. And they're teaching men, man. You know, you need one man to teach you again. If you say, well, I'm just learning everything from the Lord and his son directly, then nah. Because it says this right here. Hebrews 5 and 12. For that time ye ought to be teachers, man. You know, this is that time. It says ye need one to teach you again, which be the first principle of the oracles of the Most High, man. It says, and are become such have need of milk and not of strong meat, because when you a baby can't chew meat, it would choke. So you feed the baby milk where it'll grow, man. So the bones can develop slowly and grow. So coming into this truth, you need men to teach you, right? We know who pushes the 100% truth, man. You have a lot of brothers, they ride with certain camps, you know. But we are with GMS, man, Great Millstone, man. You know, them men have taught 100% truth. They haven't wavered none. They have not preached wayward doctrines. You know? And you can see it. You can see the fruits of their labors, man. They all out through the world right now. All through the world, man. It started right up there in that corner, northeast corner. And man, look at it, just flourished. It's all over the world, man. You know? All praise be Yahweh Shem Shai, man. And it says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. And that's how the Lord speaks through the prophets, man. The prophets come on the highways and byways, right, and warn you, man. You know? And that's how he speaks through the men. The Lord ain't gonna just come down here himself. When he come down here himself, it's gonna be destruction and devastation, man. It's coming with it. It says, Jeremiah 28:8, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence, man. Them same prophets of old, when they was in them certain kingdoms, man, they preached against them different kingdoms that they were under, telling them that war was coming to them, a destruction was coming. So we in this time right now. America's not finna last for long, man. It's not finna be around here. These people you see walking around these streets, man, she ain't gonna see no grandkids grow up, man. These gentlemen right here ain't gonna see no grandsons grow up and play football, man. This shit finna be over, man. Because you got the right ones in office, and that's all they talk about is World War III. The talk of war is in the air heavy, man. And they ain't built them nukes just to showcase them either. They gonna let them damn things fly, man. So we come out, man, we got to prophesy against this place, man, to wake up the elect, man. Because the only way you gonna make it out, man, is hey, you believe, man, and Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You know, it's the only way you're gonna make it out of here, man. Because this whole place is gonna be destroyed, man. The prophets that have been before me, before thee of old, right? Ezekiel, Daniel, Habakkuk, Haggai, Zechariah, Zephaniah. You know, 12. Paul, Peter, Moses, David. It says, both prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, man. And we prophesy against America, man. We come out here and prophesy against this wicked kingdom, man. We come out through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Shai, and prophesy against this place, man. We telling the elites of the society that their honey hole America's going down, man, by thermonuclear destruction, man. It says, against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. We let you know bad times are coming. Bad times are coming to this place, man. You can hear or you can forbear. You can refuse the knowledge, refuse the sayings and the prophecies, man. But they're gonna come true, man. You know? Says, Son of man, back in Ezekiel 3:17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel, right? 12 tribes, right? The lost tribes, the Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans. And when you go into that word lost, it means destroyed. It don't mean that they're lost and never been found. It means they've been destroyed, meaning what? They lost their way of their heritage, man. They lost their way of who they are. They lost the way of the name of their father, man, and their big brother, man, their savior, Yahweh Shem Shai, man. They lost that, man. They don't know that they're Israelites, man. They think that they're African American, man. When you have Africa and America, Africa was conquered in the Third Punic War. Leo Scipios Africanus defeated Hannibal, man. right? And they named that name. After he conquered it, he named the name after himself. Africanus, man. That's why you get the word Africa from. Because the name prior to that was Ham, which means hot. It was named after the son of Noah, one of the sons of Noah. It says Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, man. So Esau is making plans on 2035, 2045, thinking that his house gonna live forever. He can pass his inheritance, down to his great grandkids before he died. And every time that the next kid take over, they keep inheriting through all the way through. But it's not gonna be that way, man. It's gonna be destroyed. It says their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling place to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. So that's how you had Africa was named Africa, man, after Leo Siphios Africanus. So if you are in that bloodline of Africanus, then you are an African. And when you come to America, you have America, Vespucci, man, contemporary of Christopher Columbus, man. Now, if you're part of his bloodline, then you will be considered an American, man. But if you are not of his bloodline, these two so-called white men, if you're not a part of their bloodline, then how can you be an American or an African? What was the name before they came over? What was the name before they took over? Ham, and then this land was called Canaan. What you expect, man? It says, Ezekiel 3 and 17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me, man. The Lord said, give them warning, man. So we give you warning, man. We letting you know that Esau's kingdom is going down. Therefore, before the system goes down, they're going to try to issue in the RFID chip, right? To get you to take that RFID chip, right? We're telling you that sedition among men is coming, which is going to lead up to martial law and the earthing in of the concentration camps. That's coming. We're letting you know, man. Thermonuclear destruction is coming. That's a warning that the sword destructions are coming to America, man. Come back to the law, statutes, commandments, man. Have faith in Yahweh Shagao Shai, man. That's the only way you're gonna make it out of this place, man. It says, big changes.
We gotta do a whole bunch of shit. Y'all gotta twist it with the Jamaican lime gel shit in it. That's the only way. Shit with us, we gotta grow first, and then we gotta do this. We gotta take it like that, twist it, and then pull it, and go like that to make it start knotting. We gotta keep doing this.
Says Proverbs 14 and 26, the fear of the Lord is a strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge, man. So the ones who fear the Lord, right, which are the elect, are going to truly fear him, that place of refuge, man, that place of shelter, man. The Lord is going to have that place of shelter for you, which in that day, man, it's going to be in his wings, which when you read in Malachi, the 4th chapter, where it talks about comparing this nuclear destruction to a hot oven. It basically tell you that we're going to be taken up in his wings, man. And that goes into the chariots when the nuclear destruction comes. The elect going to be saved in that day, man. It says, Ezekiel 3 and 18, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him no warning, right? If you don't give him no warning, right? It says, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life. The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. So if we don't come out here and warn you, that's why we come out here on the streets week in and week out, man. We don't come out here and warn you, then that wicked man who died, which the Lord said you surely gonna be put to death, then that blood will be on our hands. But we come out here and preach this truth and tell you what's going down, then that blood is off our hands, man. It's back on that person who committed those iniquities, man, and those transgressions. You know? So, Lord, hey, we're going to continue to come out here, man. Push the word, man. Because the word is out here on the street, man. Proverbs 1 and 20. It says, wisdom cried out. She uttered her voice in the streets, man. So, the Lord is calling wisdom a she, man. Right?
My size and your size in about 2 months.
Because why? A man, when you have a man and a woman where a man loves his woman. So, the Lord loves wisdom, man. Israel being his wife, man, he'll share that wisdom with you if you come back, man, in all truth and sincerity, man. And you have to be part of the elect. It's from the foundations anyway. And it says, wisdom cried without. She uttered her voice in the streets, man. So where are we, man? We in the streets, man. We utter this wisdom. This is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Heavenly Father, man. This is the way out from destruction. We come out week in and week out, man. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the opening of the gates. In the city she uttered her words, saying. Right? So we're not speaking this in no dark place, man, not no corner. We come right on the street in the face of those who afflicted us, man, boldly, man. In the face of those who afflict us, man. Stand boldly, man. Let me get that.
Lose opportunity. That's why they sit back and eat shit. It's all types of opportunities. Think about other shit, reminisce.
Let's see here. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such that have afflicted him and have made no account of his labor, man. So we stand, it said the righteous man stands boldly in confidence, man, poised, man. We come out week in and week out, not fearing, man, having faith, man. What Yahweh told us, man. You come out here and confess the Lord among men, and I'm going to confess you to the Father, man. You know? We come out here boldly, man, week in and week out, man. It says the chief place of concourse, man. It says, she cried in the chief place of concourse in the opening of the gate. The opening of the gate used to be what? The beginning of the city. That concourse meaning what? This is we in the downtown where they do business, man. You know? We out here where they do business in their glory. That's what we crying out at. It says, how long will you simple ones will you love simplicity, man? So how long you gonna continue to be naive, man? That the devil, man, that he don't fucking love you Israelites, man. How long y'all gonna quit being naive, man? That Esau don't love you, man. That he's your number one enemy. He's getting ready to bring you and put you in concentration camps. He's getting ready to bring death to your front door, man. And it says, how long will you simple ones, will you love simplicity, and scorners delight in their scorning, Fools hate knowledge. Scorners are people, when they hear the word, they will mock at the word, right? They will basically mock at the word, the truth of the word. Because you have these people, man, they think the evil is good and good is evil, man. And this is a good work that we're doing. So they're going to fan their hand at us coming out here week in and week out. Those are what you call scoffers and mockers, man. And they delight in that scorning, man. It makes them feel good to come up against the prophets, man, and speak ill towards the prophets. But that's going to be, the Lord said, you're surely going to die, man. Wicked. That's going to be your death, man. Believe me, everybody that has scoffed and mocked at the men of the Lord, you're going to see, you're going to have to see them, you're going to have to see them too, man. You know, Jake had that old saying in the hood, hey, you got to come see me. Right? So you got to come see the men of the Lord, man. You got to see your house shot first, man. You know? It says, turn ye at my reproof. Turn ye at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you, man. So come listen at the counsel, man. The Lord said he'll share, you come listen at that counsel, man. The Lord will share his knowledge with you. You know? He'll sup with you. If you're a part of that number. Because 2/3 of our people are slated for destruction, man. Only 1/3 is going to make it out, man. And that's our people, Israel. That's 2/3 of our people. You know? And it says, because I have called you and you refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded, man. The Lord said he stretched out his hand, man. It's like you falling off a mountain, man. And somebody stretched out their hand and grabbed you to save you. That's the point we at now, man. We're falling off that mountain, man. And the Lord got his hand right there, man, for you to grab it. So